Hey everyone, my name is Brendon Gendel. I'm here with Entegra Coach, and I'm extremely excited that I get to walk you guys through the all-new and redesigned 2023 Aspire. Behind me, we have the 44D floor plan. If you guys have been following Entegra Coach, there's some pretty cool and exciting announcements that are on the interior of this coach as well as the outside. So again, let's walk through this awesome 44D. The core of Entegra Coach is obviously in our front cap. That's our logo. Even if you guys, again, if you've been following the Entegra Coach forums and websites, YouTube pages, you guys have heard that we've redesigned our logo to incorporate, again, our Entegra Coach sea lights. That's what we've become famous for as coaches are driving down the road. It's almost the Jeep Wave or the Harley Davidson, thumbs up. That's who we are. So we wanted to make sure that our Entegra Coach family felt as if they were embracing, again, our product and how proud we are of it. So again, for model year 2023, you're still getting that sea light. Obviously lights up at night. I don't think there's any better looking front cap in the industry. You're also getting LED low beam lights. That's something that no one else is doing at this price point. The MSRP on a 44D is going to be roughly $620,000. So just to give you guys an idea, if you're walking through multiple products, I'm hopeful that when I'm done with this video, you understand how excited we are and how many benefits and features are in this coach at this price point. So another really cool thing that we have added for 2023 is automatic windshield wipers. So as you're driving down the road, again, we want you to be focused on the road in front of you. We don't want you to have to be worrying about hitting toggle switches, so on and so forth. So that's a neat benefit that we've added. Again, something that not a lot of our competitors are doing in this field. So again, a really cool feature for 2023. We've also, this is going to be on the silver spruce paint scheme. There are 6 different paint options as a whole. Many of you guys have seen these throughout 2022. We got such a great response. We've carried them into 2023. You also up front will have a 10,000 watt generator. That's going to be more than sufficient to be able to power your entire unit solely reliant on that gen. Another cool thing that Entegra has done for many years is that bus style side view mirrors. This is something that, again, we're putting a focus and a heavy emphasis on the safety of our drivers. As someone driving down the road, we want the sole focus to be what is in front of you. Again, allowing the driver to not have to fully turn their head left or right. We want them focused on what is in front, and also in support of our 360-degree camera system. Once we jump inside, I'll show you how that works and some of the cool features that support these style of side view mirrors. Moving along to the side, you'll notice here, again, we're still using that 120-inch radiused window. We're allowing our production to move that A-pillar back into the coach, allowing additional visibility for the driver. When we get into the captain's chair, it will allow you guys to actually see from a driver's position how much sight line by moving that A-pillar back roughly 6 inches allows the driver to see what's in front of them. We're still using that awesome cab forward design. Again, there is a heavy focus on what is in front of the driver rather than having to fully move their head. We're still using the gasket locking doors. So again, as you turn into your drive position to begin moving down the road, you'll hear all of our pocket doors, your front driver or passenger side door engage. What that's doing is allowing to avoid any of those rattles and creaks. As you guys are well aware, as a driver's driving 70, 75 miles per hour down the road, there's a lot of wind noise. And one of the neat features of this cab forward design and using a radius window is we're removing that air from hitting as a bread box per se to pushing it off the sides. So again, by using airtight doors, pushing your air to the side, we want the quietest riding, best handling coach on the market, period. Those are some of the small and unique ways that here at Entegra Coach we're able to accommodate that. So as we're moving down the coach, a new feature that was announced in 2022 and again being used in 2023 is our new redesigned locking system. So if you forget your keys, you don't worry about it. Make sure you have your code ready and tack that in. You can open up your door individually, your baggage doors, or just lock everything all in one quick motion. We've also, again, reusing the doorbell. That was an awesome feature that I think a lot of people appreciated. We're trying to make these motorhomes feel like a home. That's, again, our focus, is someone is driving, the drivability and the driving experience, as well as the in-house accommodations. So again, a feature that was announced in 2022 were these button latch doors, and we had a ton of positive reinforcement on these. Again, very easy to use, very easy to open. You'll see that we're still using the MoreRide slide out tray with accessibility from both sides. So if you do have something larger, cooler, so on and so forth, this is a great bay to allow you to have to bring larger and heavier items out without having to do too much damage on your back. Again, very easy to push back in and out. Another standard feature here at Entegra Coach is going to be your exterior entertainment system. This is something that probably gets overlooked more than it should. When a customer is out and they're at a campsite, they're at a NASCAR race, a football game, this is really where the center of your entertainment is your outside experience, your camping. One of the most frustrating things for a customer is when they go out and the sun is blaring on them and they have a miserable glare on that TV. For 2023, we've added a full swivel to this television. So if you have a bad glare, make sure you move it. It's a full swinging arm. A really neat feature. Still using the JBL speakers. One of the reasons and probably the biggest benefit of that is JBL is extremely easy to use. Again, nothing more frustrating when you're trying to get your volume connected to the outside TV versus the radio. A few clicks of a button and you'll be able to accommodate what volume you want and where you want the source of that audio coming from. One thing that has not changed on the Aspire, and I think for the best, is we're still using that luxury bus style slide. So you're gonna have a true flush mount slide system. Makes our motorhomes and the Aspire, the Anthem, and the Cornerstone look extremely sleek. You don't have those radiuses on the outside. Everything looks nice, sleek design, and I think, in my personal opinion, makes our paint schemes pop very well. So what I haven't touched on so far is the Spartan chassis. We're still using that Spartan K2 chassis. Our personal opinion, it is the best in the business, and I think we have a ton of data and personal influence from our customer base that says don't ever change from that, and I can assure you we're not. The Spartan chassis is something that we are extremely proud of. We have a better partnership with Spartan than I think anyone in the industry. We have Spartan reps at our facilities on a daily basis, making sure that their product is going to hold up and withstand in the field. One of the reasons they're able to accommodate one of the industry's best warranties. Now, speaking of warranties, the 2-year warranty is going nowhere. Again, I think it's a staple of us here at Entegra Coach. You're still getting that 2-year warranty. The best and only company in the entire industry that's offering a 2-year warranty. So when we accommodate and accumulate all of those items, that's how we're able to offer a 2-year comprehensive warranty. When we sneak under here, you'll be able to see that Entegra X Bridge bracing, which we'll be able to show you. There's going to be anywhere from 9 to 11 X braces throughout the motorhome. Very similar to a crane, as its boom is going up into the air, you'll see X bracing or a brace of sort to make sure that that boom doesn't tip over. Our motorhome is the exact same way. We want to make sure that you have a sturdy ride that's being supported by the chassis and not by the house. That's the reason that we're putting it in the center beam rather than on the outside. We want the chassis to take that wear and tear, those tough, rugged bumps, not the house portion. So you don't have to worry about those squeaks and the creaks as you're driving that become completely aggravating, because unfortunately that's all we become to listen to is those annoying nuanced noises. So again, that X bracing is the staple. That's who we are, and one of the biggest reasons that we're able to offer such a comprehensive warranty. As we move back through the coach, one of the really great things about Spartan is the ability and accommodation to their bay area back here. Everything that someone would want for the do-it-yourselfer is going to be right here. You'll have all of your battery disconnects, battery harnesses, wire harnesses, All of your filters easily accessible. That's one of the great things about the Spartan chassis is they have a motorhome buyer in mind. This is a chassis that's designed for motorhomes. It's engineered for motorhomes. And this is a really cool feature that does get overlooked because we get almost enamored with the exterior paint, the construction, everything else. Little things like this go a long way as you're driving down the road and you need to end up checking your air dryer or change a cab filter, whatever it may be. A really cool feature that I hope you guys do appreciate, because Spartan puts a lot of energy and effort into it. Now, as you guys are aware, one of the best parts of the Aspire at that price point is you're getting that K2 chassis with 450 horsepower and 1,250 pound-feet of torque. There is no challenge for this motorhome to get up and down hills, on and off of highways. So you're still getting that rough and rugged, high horsepower, high torque motorhome to get you wherever you want to go in the United States. You're still getting your 15,000 pound hitch. So if you guys have horse trailers, cars, whatever you guys want to tow, you're gonna have no problem doing so here. 7-point trailer hitch connect right there. You're still getting the Aspire logoed mud flap back there to make sure you don't damage that car that you're towing right behind you. So one thing that we've heard a lot of positive feedback from is our wet bay, and I don't want to spend too much time in here because unfortunately this is probably the dirtiest part of the motorhome, but it's something that we are very proud of, and there is, again, to especially those experienced motorhomes, they have a great appreciation for how we've designed this. Again, very similar to that Spartan chassis, we want to make sure that this is easy as possible to use. We don't want you guys having to spend too much time back here. So you're going to have both your black and gray tank levers here, quick and easy access to your water filter, an exterior hose if you need to clean anything off, maybe rinse the dog off, your macerator, your lights for back here. And one really cool thing is that hose, we've actually included a hose reel here. So very easy to bring that right back in. Another really neat feature, if you do have maintenance required, just a quick panel. Again, trying to keep the dirty items behind a wall. If you do need to get back here, very easy to make sure that you have accessibility to do so. So again, being used for model year 2023 on the Aspire, we're still using the 400D AquaHot system. Again, a lot of positive feedback. One of the most reliable systems in the industry. So again, warming up water, heating your unit, you're gonna have quick and easy access with nearly immediate response time from AquaHot. So again, making sure that we're using that for model year 2023. You're also continuing to get that automatic hose or power reel to make sure, again, you're spending more time enjoying your motorhome than doing the routine maintenance. So the moment you guys have all been waiting for, the all-new 2023 Entegra Dash. This is something that we have been working on for a couple years now, and I think it has turned out absolutely great. As you guys can see, if you have not already, there is no better dash in the system. We have the motorhome driver and passenger in mind. Again, that focus on safety was the #1 principle and the reason that we did redesign this dash. We want the driver to be focusing on driving. We didn't want him or her to be focusing on what's around them and making sure that everyone had their accommodations and someone was too hot, making sure that the windows were being defrosted in a proper and appropriate amount of time. So that is the #1 reason that we did redesign this. This is going to be our Safe View dash for 2023. Again, we're extremely excited about it. Some of the neat features is not only focused around the technology, which is absolutely great. It almost mirrors the advancements of a Tesla in regards to the driving experience. All of your information is going to be right in front of us. It's very easy for that driver as they're driving down the highway to toggle through what they want to see. Do they want to see the 360 camera? Do they want to see a GPS in front of them? They have the ability to focus and allow the screen in front of them to provide the information that is most valuable to them at that moment. If times change and you don't need the GPS in front of you, you know where you're at, toggle over, and you want to focus on how fast you're going, you have the ability to do so. We'll have a full walkthrough on all of the schematics and buttons here in a later video, but again, this at least allows you to see the ability of what this dash has to offer. Now, moving over to the side screen, this is going to be a 15-inch monitor that is really a full control system for your coach. You're going to have all of your audio, your climate, shades, controls for foot pedals, mirrors, so on and so forth. Also has the ability to show your GPS. So if your passenger or co-pilot is helping you drive and navigate where you need to go, they have the ability to do so. All of your leveling system, your phone, lights, utility settings, all of that can be accommodated through this system right here. Now, again, going back to that focus on safety. As the driver is sitting here, we want them focused on what is in front of them. Also the reason that we're still using that bus style side view mirrors. When a driver is sitting here and they're going between two side walls at 70 miles per hour, sometimes it can be a little scary. Again, you want to be hyper focused on what is in front of you as well as around you. So as I'm sitting here, without having to completely turn my head to look through my A-pillars, I have the ability with my 360 camera, my radiused windows, my bus style side view mirrors, and my monitor to view everything that I need to without turning my head at all. And again, that was the focus. That was the intention of redesigning this dash. Not only do I think that it's probably the best aesthetically looking in the industry, it's also the safest. Not only did we redesign this dash, we've also added a brand new air conditioning and heating system for this front dash as well. For 2023, we're using a Bergstrom AC and heating element. What that's going to do is increase our overall output from anywhere from 20 to 70% for both heating and cooling for your driver and passenger. What that's also going to allow us is to be able to defrost and make sure that's evenly dispersing heat to make sure that you're not frosting up your windshields. So again, the driver and passenger in mind, this is a full new system that we've had extremely positive feedback from our customer base on. So now that you guys have gotten a sneak peek on that 2023 dash, let's show you what is on the inside of our motorhome. We've done a great job redesigning that 2023 front cab area, but what about what's in the house portion? But before we jump into that, I want to make sure that everyone is fully aware of why we are the quietest riding, best handling coach in the market, and that's our construction and how we build our motorhomes. We obviously start with that Spartan foundation, but what about our house? How are we building our motorhome different than some of our competitors? Well, it's just that we're building a home. We're not building a motorhome. And so when we construct the house portion, we're building it just like you would your personal house. So when you talk about the flooring, we're using 5-inch thick plywood flooring with batten insulation throughout our entire motorhome. We have triple insulated sidewalls, triple insulated roofs and rear caps. So again, that's how we're able to accommodate the quietest riding portion. There's nothing more aggravating than you're driving down the road and all you hear are these squeaks and cracks. We understand that, we've heard it, and it's been reinforced from our customer base. That's why we're able to put such a focus on the quietest riding, best handling coach in the market, period. On top of that 5-inch floor, you'll also notice our flooring looks a little bit different than all of our competitors. If we walk you through our entire frame in regards to the outlay, it will actually have cut pieces of tile. This is all hand laid on our production line. All of our competitors lay their flooring tile on the production line itself, not on the coach. As we move our motorhomes down, we have a full crew that's going through and cutting out around all of our cabinetry. What that allows us to do at Entegra Coach is actually mount all of our cabinetry, sidewalls, so on and so forth, to wood to wood. That's going to completely eliminate all of those squeaks and cracks or distortions over time. But one of the challenges with that is we then hand lay tile around the cabinetry, so we're doing it on the production line itself. Our personal opinion, if your house is built in a way that you enjoy, we're building your motorhome the exact same way. So as you guys are familiar now, this is the 44D floor plan. One neat thing about this is you have the option to put an entertainment system across from your theater seating. So as you guys can see, you have a Furrion fireplace. Above that, a full-size flat screen TV with a Bose sound system. So again, maybe for a couple, this is a perfect layout. You also have different options. I would highly recommend going to EntegraCoach.com and building your coach how you think it would fit your family. As you move through the kitchen, you're getting solid surface countertops, as well as a small little wine cooler. So if you guys are having date night, make sure you keep your wine cool. This is going to be an all-electric coach, so you are going to have an induction cooktop with a full-size convection microwave. So don't feel like you're missing anything by not having that oven. This is going to be an awesome alternative. A full-size sink. One thing that we did here over the last couple of years is that our customers wanted a deeper sink. So what we've done is we've tried to give it a sink that is as deep as possible to make sure that you can do your dishes if you don't want to use your dishwasher. So we're still using that beautiful all wood cabinetry, styles and doors. This is something that we've heard a tremendous amount of compliments on, is the cabinetry color. This is going to be an almond. There are a multitude of different cabinet colors. You can use auburn, which is going to be a nice dark rich color, stonewall gray, which has probably been one of the most popular cabinet colors that we've used here over the last couple of years, as well as an all linen coach. The all linen I would highly recommend checking out because it is pretty neat layout. We've also have spice racks on this 44D floor plan right here. So again, there's no shortage of storage on our motorhomes. It's something that we are very proud of. We make sure that we use every nook and cranny that we can. As you move over to more of the luxury and relaxing side, we're using Crown Italian leather furniture throughout this entire motorhome. Front seats, theater seating, as well as the dinette. And as I had mentioned earlier, the focus on safety. All of our seating locations will have seat belts. So as you can see, we've pulled those out that you have the ability to see them. If you don't feel that you need them, tuck them back in. They're completely out of sight, out of mind. Your theater seating is going to be electric, so you'll be able to kick those footrests up as quickly as you'd like. Solid surface countertops for your dinette table. And again, solid wood cabinetry throughout. Also using dual metal struts. Little things like that do go a long way, and again reinforces that comment in the promotion of the quietest riding, best handling coach in the market. There are a lot of manufacturers that do not use dual metal struts. It seems like a very small item, but as you look around, it is a rarity. So you're still getting that full residential size refrigerator. As you guys may be familiar, over the last couple of years, supply chain has come with its level of challenges. As of right now, we're using an LG refrigerator. We are using one of 3 manufacturers based on what availability is. So if there is a particular fridge that you guys are seeking out, make sure that you talk to your local dealers and see what's on the lot at that time. One really cool feature on this 44D floor plan is the amount of pantry space that you have. All of these shelves are adjustable to make sure that you can maximize the storage of what you want in your pantry. So again, there is no shortage of space here. A nice little slide out drawer down here to make sure you don't have to dig all the way in the back on that bottom shelf. We move into the bathroom. This 44D floor plan is going to have a half bath midway through the coach with a macerator toilet. Solid surface countertops, and again, a plethora of storage. That was one thing that our customer base really wanted us to focus on, was not wasting any space anywhere. So as you look through this restroom, you'll see cabinetry even above the valances in the window, all the way into the flooring. We're trying to maximize that space so you guys don't feel obligated to have to choose and select what you want to bring on your trip versus what you have to leave behind. So the master bedroom, obviously there's a lot of time spent. We want to make sure that you guys have a comfortable bed, and again, you don't have to leave anything behind that you don't want to. So this is going to be a full king size bed with a plethora of storage back here. These are going to be nice deep cabinets that you again don't have to waste any space, as well as multiple different outlets in regards to lighting. If you want to do some quick reading right before you go to bed, you have the ability to do so. If you swing around here, again, you're going to have nice large wardrobes. One neat little feature, again, based on customer feedback, was making sure that we were allowing our customers to take even some more valuable items. So we have included a first alert safe right here, again, with some additional storage and additional outlets if needed. So for your master bath, this has been a huge focus in the residential home building process, and we have not excluded that from your motorhome. We honestly believe that we have one of the nicest bathrooms in the entire industry, and I'll let you decide for yourself. You're gonna have an enormous countertop for both you and your partner. Quite a bit of space to make sure that your medicine cabinet can accommodate whatever is needed, with additional mirror. Again, trying to maximize that space with a beautiful backsplash. If you need to store towels or any additional items, you have nice deep cabinetry underneath your countertop. Macerating toilet in an amazing stand-up fiberglass shower. There's a nice teak bench in there if you guys just want to sit down and relax. Again, that AquaHot system is going to be able to give you continuous hot water when needed. Now, to make sure that you're not wasting any of that water in your fresh water tank, there is an shower aquamizer system in there. So how that works is when you turn your shower on, knowing that that initial burst of water is going to be cold, you can recycle that water, put it back into your fresh water tank, and once that blue nozzle right in here turns white, you now know that your water is hot and you can cycle that back out of your shower head. So don't feel obligated that you're going to have to waste that few first seconds of water knowing that it's going to be cold. If you didn't think that there was enough wardrobe space in the actual bedroom, I recommend coming back here because there is more space than anyone could imagine. You're going to have standard washer and dryer. These are going to be stackable Whirlpool units. So again, feel free to make sure that you're spending long periods of time without having to go to a laundry mat or whatever it may be. We've tried to make this motorhome as comfortable, luxurious, and livable as we possibly can. I hope you guys have all enjoyed this walkthrough video. Again, we're extremely excited about this 2023 product, and we're going to have more videos to come. If you guys do have additional questions, I would highly recommend reaching out to either our factory, check out our website at www.entegracoach.com, our Facebook page, or talk to one of our local dealers. They're going to be a wealth of knowledge. Again, thank you for watching, and we look forward to talking with you guys soon.